Hello, Scorpio. It's umomgtarot, and this is your secret stalker wishes you knew this tarot card reading. We're gonna have a look at who we're talking about with the astrology reading cards, and then we're gonna get into a tarot spread and see what they wish you would, or you knew, what they want you to know. All right. If you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There's a link to my website, and here's your first card. Hey, you got yourself. Give it a S. You got your Scorpio. The energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. Scorpio. Look at you. Then we have Sagittarius energy, and this energy is, or the energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm, with faith, good fortune, and authority. Alright, you guys know a thing or two about each other. Finally, we have Cancer, and the energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family, a mother, or a child. Now this person in particular, they will go to lengths. They will go the distance. They will Hercules this in this Raggedy Bee to see what's going on with you, because they're sensitive and they're intuitive. So if they get a feeling one day, boom, they're looking into you. If they get a sense or a dream, they're looking into you. Okay, they go with their feelings, and it doesn't help that if they have a strong and intense feeling, Scorpio, and a nurturing feeling, Cancer, they might go on an adventure, Sagittarius. So let's see what they wished you knew, because it's out here. It's out here in these cards, and we're about to see what the cards have to say. So saddle up. All right, this person is giving us like a very sensitive, so they could be a little reactive. I know Cancer would give a little moody energy, and with Scorpio, it's like intense waves of one day they're okay, they don't care, and then the next day they're like, oh my god, it's the end of the world, you know. And then also they go about loyalty, so maybe they feel bound to you in some way. But that Sagittarius energy, it makes me feel like they're intense, and then they like to have fun. They like to, you know, be wise or spiritual themselves, but in a different kind of way than the water signs. Like, I'd say like law of attraction spiritual, whereas the water signs are like psychic spiritual. So anyways, let's have a look and see what they wish you knew. Oh, okay, so they spend a lot of time by themselves. They spend a lot of the time just observing, trying to do the inner work. We have the Hermit card here, and that is an expression of self-isolation, sure. Not necessarily, but like being in a position, removing yourself from an active situation in life and being more of a sideline guy, being more of an observer. And some people might call it just going inward and trying to understand yourself. So that's there's depth to that. This is Virgo energy as well. Then we have the Strength card, and this is now Leo energy. And this is supposed to represent having endurance and waiting for not waiting, but like having the stamina to endure a long-term battle or a long-term journey and sticking with it and developing emotional intelligence in the process. Your next card, wow, it's coming up majors. All right, we have the Death card in reverse. This is your card. It's associated with Scorpio. This represents endings and new beginnings, but it's the cycle of it all. But this also primarily represents, well, it indicates the ending or the need for an ending to some cycle. You know, the final, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, when something's teetering and tottering back and forth, and the final thing that flies it over the top, it's what like either needs to be acknowledged or what just happened. But it speaks to an ending. It speaks to a big ending and trying to reinvent something from that ending. So I'm wondering, is it looking like a love story to you? It's looking like a sick and twisted love story. It's looking like a love story though. So I took some time to reflect. I wish you knew that. It's been a long time. So this person may be very distant time-wise. And the ending was the beginning of me trying to reframe myself or reimagine myself or do the work, the inner work. But I understand that. I understand that now. I have the emotional intelligence. There's a lot of emotions and sensitivities and possibly room for compassion and empathy now where there wasn't before. But yeah, this person's showing like the whole cycle that they've gone through and the learning and the growing. So it's a reason why. The Lovers. It's a reason right there is the Lovers. The soulmate energy that comes out of this and making a decision that is in the best interest of both parties. So regardless of whether or not this person sees your situation with them or their connection with you as reconcilable or, you know, reattachable, I feel like there's a higher purpose with this person and they go, okay, well, I wouldn't bother you unless you were in a state, and I want to check on the outside to see if you're in that state that can, I don't want to bring more negativity to your life. I want to take responsibility, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I can give you what you're looking for. So I would like to tread lightly. Your final card here is, look at that. It's a flush, all major arcana, all bigger themes. This is significant. So we have the Devil in the mix, and that brings us a little bit of that Capricorn energy and also the energy of temptation. Making a decision that's very tempting, and this person wanting you back, wanting you to come back, wanting to do what they want rather than what both parties need, even though they have that feeling of integrity and demonstrating it with the Lovers card and wanting to do right by you because they genuinely care about you. We have the Devil here, and we see a little bit of temptation, whether it's as far as I'm tempted to reach out, I'm tempted to say something, I'm tempted to talk to you even though I know you're seeing someone, I'm tempted to think even though you shouldn't forgive me. You know, it's a temptation for them. It's a battle for them to not actually act on this looking into you that they're doing. Now with this Scorpio and Cancer energy, I feel like it's very sensitive and intuitive, so you might sense it as well. So you might be having the dreams and then know that they're having like the same dreams, and you guys are kind of tuned into each other. There's some mirroring energy with the Scorpio and the more Scorpio that has been added. But with all these signs here, Virgo, Leo, Scorpio, Gemini, Capricorn, feels like there's major themes. Feels like there's major themes, possibly other people involved in possibly the orchestration of the universe. you know the good old universe. Yes, that Devil card at the end of it. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I will let you out. Here you go. The Devil at the end, it's the only one that makes me go, what that mean? Because, like, what is temptation? Like, I thought you were doing right by me. And then you're going to throw this temptation thing at the end. Maybe this, like, they're like, I'm not going to reach out until I have reached a certain salary or a certain position or a certain weight or some sort of goal. And them kind of, like, just being tempted to just bypass it and just be like, forget it, I'm just going to do it anyway. And maybe that's, like, part of, it could even be, since they're so spiritual, since they want to be a spiritual guru out here, okay, it could even, like, bypass some of the spiritual integrity that they have, like, you know, allowing things to unfold organically, waiting for a sign, and, like, their, you know, spiritual practices or however enlightened they feel now. And they could just be like, you know what, forget it, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to try. You know, who knows where you'll be? Who knows how you'll feel at that time? So, it's a risk they're taking. They wanna come back. That's basically what they want you to know. They want to come back, but they don't want to come back at the wrong time. They don't want to rush it. They don't want to do a circumstance where they know for a fact it won't work out, and not just dependent on how you feel or what you're going to react to. Because some of you are going to be like, no, I won't react bad. No, it's like, no, they have other stuff. They it could be about them. It could be about you. You know, they could be like, well, I'm planning on, I know you don't like smokers, and I'm planning on quitting smoking, so I'm going to do that 1 month, and then after that, like, they may have some inner plans, you know, that you just don't know about. Oakley dokes, so there it is. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video, And if you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There's a link to my website. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.